Hi, everyone. Thank you all for coming out tonight and showing support. Whether you're here because you've lost someone from suicide, or maybe you're a survivor for an attempted suicide, or you're just here because you want to show support to our community and show that you care. No matter what your reasoning is, I appreciate you being here. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Cassandra, and I am a survivor of attempted suicide. Sorry. Okay. Bear with me. You see, I struggled with being accepted amongst my peers. I wasn't quite popular, but not truly an outcast. I did cheerleading, and that was a sport that was such a positive outlet for me. But I still struggled with anxiety and depression, and being a victim of ongoing bullying. By age 15, I experienced my first trauma. I was raped at a party with kids much older than me. Drugged at some camp party, and the cheerleaders that I cheered with threw me in the back of a truck with two men whom I did not know. I tried to drop out of school after that incident, though my mom wouldn't let me, so she decided to homeschool me before transferring from Bellefonte to State College. And by the age of 17, I experienced my second trauma. There was 4 of us who decided to do some pills and just hang out, and eventually 4 of us had fallen asleep, but only 3 of us woke up. In that same year, I attempted suicide. I'm sorry, guys. Before I graduated high school, I almost didn't make it. I didn't realize I was depressed. I didn't realize that my substance abuse was a direct result of untreated and underlying trauma. Research shows that in America, suicide is the second leading cause of death in ages 10 to 34 years old. While it is the most leading cause of death in Americans, it is also the most preventable. Preventing suicide comes down to all of us, all of you. And preventing suicide, like I said, comes down to all of us, all of you. And it is possible, I just didn't know it at the time. Because over 10 years ago, you see, I just decided to try to take my own life. And as I look back, it's not necessarily that I wanted to die, it's just that I didn't want to live the life that I was currently living. So in my eyes, years of battling with anxiety, depression, PTSD, drug addiction, and feeling of hopelessness was going to end. I just wanted the pain to go away. But it was in those final moments that I had a family member call me, completely out of blue, to check in on me. They had no idea that I was moments from taking away my life. I took that as a sign from God that I still had a purpose. Wow, I didn't think this was going to be as hard as it is. I was still meant to keep on living. Now, although the pain was unbearable and I wanted it to stop, I felt a sense of hope. That one phone call saved my life. It was after that phone call that I got the help that I needed. I had a support system, a system that knew how to care, how to listen, and how to act in those next suicidal moments. And they're the reason that I'm here today. Because with the right tools, the right resources, and the people around you, life can absolutely be worth living. Hope is attainable. Almost every person that I've ever talked to that survived a suicide attempt tells me that within the moments between life and death is instant regret. Studies indicate that almost every suicidal crisis is temporary. So if we could just reach out to those individuals in those moments of crisis, we can save lives. I know that's why you all have shown up tonight, because each and every one of you know the impact you have on our society and within our community. We all don't need to be mental health care professionals. We just need to steer people in the right direction to get the help that they need. Today, I'm the president of a chapter called Active Minds through Penn State. Active Minds is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to promoting mental health. As president, my goal is to educate, advocate, and empower my fellow peers in regards to mental health. I'm also a junior majoring in psychology, and when I graduate, I intend on furthering my studies to receive my doctorate of psychology to become a licensed clinical psychologist. And today, I challenge you to ask somebody why they're here tonight. Get to know their stories and see the impact that it has. Your stories matter, and you matter. Thank you.
Would it be speaking words of wisdom? Let it be.